Hello, this is Distracted Lord, and welcome back to BeamNG. And I have a hopper, and I also have gridmap. That was laggy. And I'm on top of the half pipes because I'm going to be throwing some cars around, shall we say. So I have my hopper over here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here, and we're going to go off the ramp here, and then we're going to come flying down, we're going to crash on here. And then we're going to see whether we can still drive. And then we're going to get some other cars, and we're going to see if they can still drive after being flung off a big tall thing and then smashing into the ground. Now, I have tested the hopper, and I can tell you that the hopper flies fairly straight. It lands fairly flat, but some vehicles will just completely go nose down and just face plant the floor and probably smash their engines out. I'm also going to turn the engine off because we might land upside down, and I don't particularly want to unnecessarily break stuff. So, as you can see, the doors are broken. We have damaged the oil pan, the engine, and we're running out of oil significantly because the oil pan tends to be on the bottom of the car, and, well, we hit the bottom of the car. Also, the wheels are all dented. I love that. The fact that the wheels are just out of shape. Let's just... this is a very comfortable ride. Ah yes, I'm enjoying this ride so much as I get... the windscreen is just wobbling about so much. Well, the steering still works. Yeah, steering's not too bad actually. It's just all the wheels are broken, doors don't work. The engine is poking through the bonnet. All of the flappy bits have come off, and I'm pretty sure all the lights are broken as well. Yeah, no, all the lights are gone completely. So the hopper survives-ish. It is overheating all the oil, and the engine will blow up at some point if I were to continue driving it. But functionally, it still moves. Just a little uncomfortably. Now I have something that I think will probably not do quite as well, because it's a Moonhawk. Big muscle car. Probably not going to have a fun time. Because the hopper is at least vaguely off-road orientated, and I've already broken the oil pan, and I haven't even caused a jump. That was really low. So, engine is off. Does it start? It starts. We just don't have a drive shaft. So, I mean, engine works, just fails to do anything to the rear wheels. If from the back, like from down here, it's like, yeah, that looks fine if we just ignore the fact that that's like up at some strange angle. Just put this down. From over here, it's like, yeah, that looks vaguely fine, other than the fact it's in the floor. From the front, not so much. So nose down is bad, and now I've got a nice Hiroshi, what's it called? I've forgotten the name. SBR4, that's it. Right, let's just get rid of that silly ESC. Who needs that? So this thing is rear-engined, so that might mean that if we do go nose down, we might protect it, or that will just mean that we just don't go nose down. Actually, that's not too bad. Oh, that was bye-bye front wheels. That's a lot of error messages. That's also fire. And all the brake pads are fading because it's on fire. So, we are sort of not moving, really. The front is on fire, the back is on fire, the brakes are glowing. We can... okay, we don't even go backwards now. It nearly worked. It may have worked if we hadn't have lost a wheel, but now... Oh, it just suddenly was like, I'm going to start moving, and now we're going to stop moving again. All of the things are flashing orange. The engine is braking. Okay, the engine has gone. And everything else is currently burning up. Okay, so SPR4 didn't quite make it. Sticking with the rear engine, let's see how the bowline does. First time, just keep it in a straight line. We fly surprisingly flat. Oh, we stopped flying surprisingly flat. Okay. It's a bit buckled. It crabs because that wheel is not at the angle a wheel should be at. The whole chassis is a... it lifts. It's like... we can have that wheel in the air. We can have this wheel in the air. We can have... just lift this thing up. That's not... lift this wheel in the air. Or we can lift this wheel in the air. It's just up to you. Your choice. It's also slightly pancaked, other than, like, the scorpion tail going on with the engine cover. Also, the diff says, you shall have terrible power delivery. That's extremely consistent. Also, I think the fuel is leaking out. Yeah, the fuel is definitely leaking out. Okay, the engine broke. Is that because we ran out of fuel? So that worked for a bit and then it broke, but I think that's due to running out of fuel. So we survived with the bowline. How about a rather naff noughties? Well, it's a Pacema. I think it's the noughties one as opposed to the 90s one. Yes, it is terrible. In fact, I'm surprised we made it up the ramp. Front engine, front wheel drive. A lot relying on the front wheels. But it makes it... I say that, and then I look at the front wheels, and there is no steering. I do not have control over where we are going. I am turning the wheel. Nothing is happening. So we go in a straight line, we technically move, and the front looks so weird because everything's been pulled down. I also love how when we landed, all the hubcaps just came off. So I'm trying to turn, it's not working, or we are going to drown in a river. But I guess we worked for a bit-ish. If you call only being able to go in a straight line working, then sure, we worked. I think the question with this is more going to be, do we actually get up the ramp or do we, like, wedge ourselves? Because I've got a B series. The B series is, as you may have noticed, quite large. And quite slow, but has many wheels. It is very heavy. It is designed for off-road, so it should have strong suspension, but I really don't think we're gonna come off the jump very well. Yeah, no, that's not gonna end well. It broke the engine, and the fuel tank, and all the drive shafts. But apparently it's starved. How can it be starved of oil game? It is literally smashed. Slow this down a bit. Let's see. How's the engine looking? It's looking like it's not in the right place. It's shivering. The car is just shivering. Yeah, we kind of went only a little nose down. It's not like we did a half front flip and smashed the face into the floor or anything. Maybe getting a lorry wasn't the best idea. I know, let's get another one. Well, this can only go badly because I've got a lorry, well, it's a massive truck pulling a tanker trailer with an awful lot of petrol. Yeah, this is not going to go well. We just have to see whether I can drive it. It's double shifting time, I'm bored. I mean, we're going faster than the B series, so that's good. Oh, we didn't make it off the jump properly. I mean, it's not gonna work as well as it did before, but somehow the trailer's just gone, you know what, I'm gonna squish. I don't think there's supposed to be holes in the tanker like this. I don't think that's good. But let's see if I can write the actual truck itself. Where's a good place to grab it? We might need a bit more strength. Because this thing is heavy. Right, please flip over. Hang on, let's just disconnect it from... Okay, now it's so much lighter. Just land on your wheels. Thank you. Right, now. Oh, it's on fire. It starts. That's good. It is so wonky. That is very wonky. It's like, it's just, that is not the shape you want it to be. The driver is now, like, it's now a convertible for the driver. For the passenger, it's slightly more normal. So, surprisingly, this actually survived. Wow, that thing's heavy. I was not expecting that to actually work. Well, this thing will either work amazingly well, or it will really not work amazingly well. Yeah, this is gonna go flying and land neatly, or it's going to go flying and land absolutely horrifically. But let's just disembark from the wall and see how fast we're going. We're going quite fast. Oh, we're landing very nose down. And we've lost a wheel. Engine starts, that's good. Both the drive shafts are broken though. So the engine works, just all the power doesn't go anywhere because there's no drive shafts. That's kind of disappointing. It's like the sad way to die. Well, if that didn't work, this most certainly will not. I mean, it has the downforce, maybe that'll help it fly straight. But we go so fast. We were going like 100 miles an hour off that. And we're going nose down. Why does everything go nose down? Engine is broken. That means we're not going anywhere. I have... It's like a hatchback, just instead of making the back shortened, I have shortened the front. Engine is not starting at all. Steering is also definitely not working. Oh, that wheel is not where it's supposed to be. The driver has a minor case of a wheel in the leg. Yeah, Hill Climb Car didn't work that great, I'm gonna be honest. How about a tog rack? Electric tog rack. Maybe these electric motors Also, why the number plate on the D series off-roady thing has the Super Pig, because that's what it's called, and apparently that has decided to carry over on everything else. Although we are just doing front flips. I mean, we have created some kind of strange monstrosity here. Like, we have just redefined how to style the body of cars. It goes up and then it goes straight down to the back. It works. Electric motors in this game are stupid. I mean, that wheel there does not touch the ground, and apparently we have just become the most twitchy thing to drive ever, and we just burn out that one front wheel so much. This way, it drives perfectly normally. Apparently we're spinning the wheels at 100 miles an hour. This way, oh no, we are going round in circles. Yeah, it survived. It works. Surprisingly well, actually. Just awkward. I can 100% guarantee you that this will not work at the end of this. In fact, I can pretty sure this will end a different shape to what it started as. So we're flying sideways apparently. That's not necessarily supposed to happen. That was actually not as bad as I thought it might be. I need to fix the number plates, but the engine, how does the engine work? How does this thing still work? The steering is completely broken. It still goes in a straight line, very fast. Wow, this thing is fast. Let's stop. It still works. This thing is just somehow it is not completely dead. In fact, I think it wants to take another jump. Oh, it's not. It's going. It's broken. Okay, it worked for a little while and then died. It's significantly better than I thought it was going to do. This, however, probably won't quite land in the landing area. You know, I'm just gonna turn the engine off. We just don't need the engine. We have literal rockets. Yeah, I'm just not gonna let off the rockets, but we are going to. Wow, we have created. I was not expecting this. I will be honest. It is now some kind of household appliance. It's like I will grab the handle at the back, and that's a thing. But like, yes, I will just. That cat's not supposed to come off. Why is like this shower curtain? It is literally something. Yes, look at my amazing household appliance. It doesn't work. It falls over. But it's just like the very back of the bus, mostly fun. This bit, yeah, it's not. It's a bit bent, and the windows don't work, and there's nothing here, and the engine's hanging out. And then the front of the bus is just doesn't exist. This is what the driver sees. When the driver looks back, they see the front of the bus. That's not how buses are supposed to work. The driver's seat is literally here. That is not where that driver is injured. Although, to be honest, everything about this bus is so broken. I do just have to test though. Engine works. Oh, the drive shaft's gone. It still does this though. Oh, it ran out of Jato. That's sad. Now it's gonna. No, now it fell over. Wow. The front is so flat. That is the flattest front. But that is going to be it for this video. So, thank you for watching. Don't get distracted. Go subscribe now. And until next time, goodbye.